Uh-oh. I see the intro nose. I'm talking to myself. Hello. What's going on? What's happening? What you doing? What's ugh? What does ugh mean? Can you hear me? We all good on the sound? Wah, wah, wah. Hello, Sonia, Helly, and Pat, and Robin, and Valerie, and Angie. Rainy flood warning, Philadelphia. Yes, Florida as well. Robin was saying that in one of her messages too. So I was like, oh, prayer for you guys. Hello, Naomi. Where have you been? You're a little late. No, I'm kidding. We've missed you. Where have you been? Hello, Jennifer. What's much bigger than you expected? What is? Still summer in Denmark? Oh, it's beautiful. Why? Helly, come on. You can't have a short season of summer. You know, come to Canada, you'll worship summer. Oh, well, that's the one. And then I added Robin, just referring to hers. So these are my D's. These are my F's. And I cut a lot of E's. Now I knew that I needed a lot of E's and not F's. I went and cut a lot of E's. I don't think enough to finish off the quilt, but it's certainly going to get me a lot of the way. So, and I've already done a bunch of rings already, but because I'd only cut so many fabrics in the beginning, I didn't want all of these to be the same and all around the same center. So I kind of want to make a few, make more, and then introduce them equally around as I'm going. So I'm going to make 16. I'm going to have 16 of these A's, B's, whatever they're called, these centers right here. I'm going to have 16 of them. So I think that would make a good size. It may not be, if they have a king size bed, it may not fit it, but at least it'll be nice, something for the couch or even something for the guest room or a cottage or whatever, just some, maybe a cuddle blanket for the couch. So I hope they use it. I don't want it seen as sit in a closet. If you have quilts that sit in a closet, you take it out right now and you go put it on the bed. I'm telling you. Nobody wants to see them in a closet. Who's singing? I'm always singing. Hello, Deborah from California. It's warm here. Whatever 34 is Celsius, that's what it feels like. This morning was a fantastic and beautiful ride with my girlfriend Sandra. We went and rode to the next village here on the trail. Well, from Hillsburg to Erin, if you want to map that out, go ahead. And we took the little Cataract Trail, which used to be the old train track that used to run through here. But then when the train was, I don't know what happened to it, but anyways, they changed it into a walkway, pathway for bikers, walkers, horse, snowmobiles in the wintertime, so on and so forth. Like it's quite busy. So we rode all the way to Erin, had breakfast, and then toured another part that she hadn't seen before, and she'd only moved here about 3 years ago, and then pedaled ourselves all home. So we're very exciting. Oh, you flood warnings too? Yikes. Yikes. Do, 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 do. Bad thunder? Uh-oh. Yikes. 29, Palms, Florida, visiting here from Harlingen, Texas? I bet. It's beautiful here. I totally enjoyed the ride. And on the trail is this huge section, like a good 5 or 10 minutes, that they're all filled with lilacs, and they were all in bloom, and it was like, as we were pedaling, we were sniffing the air. It was just beautiful. We loved it. It was such a good ride. It went too fast. Oh, yeah, I know it's always something. It's either too wet, it's too dry, you know. Yikes. Broke my phone, so having to use hubbies. Ah, there you go. Hello, Susan. And Becky, hello, and Doreen. Debbie. Woody, oh, see, he heard. He's here. Are you right? All right, here. I'll put my leg out and you do your stuff. He's coming. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Nope. All right, be that way, you punk. Come here. All right, the people want to see you. There we go. Say hi, Mr. Clive. Hello, Anna. Nope, we just started. I haven't even sewn a thing. We've been just chatting, like literally 4 minutes ago. So you're perfect. You're just, because Mr. Clive heard me talking to myself, he knows it's his cue to come over and say hi, right? You're a big baby. Is the microphone working okay? Because we got a new cover, small cover, instead of the wind guard, because he ate the first one of these the last time. So hopefully the sound is okay. Well, Sophie's black too. I'd say a good 92%, because her paws are creamy colored, and then she goes tan up her forearms, and then her little belly, and then that's it. But most of all, she's black. I love black and brown. She's beautiful. She's really warm though when she sits on the deck behind me, and she just lays and she puts her head at my back, and I can feel it, and I can just feel her warming up. I'm like, all right, let's go in. Oh, you love the cat wall hanging? That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. That's not my original idea, so I never claimed that it was. I'd seen images when I went and did a search for cat and tails, and some popped up very similar to that. So I thought, all right, well, I can adapt it to me. I can take this pattern, I can take that pattern and share it, because Jenny Dones is free, right? So, and then just adapted it that way, so we could all make it together, right? And not feel that, we had to go buy something or whatever. So I like it. It looks cute. I think, the fishes that she recently did with the curved tail, what was it? Cathedral window. It's like a version of cathedral window. You kind of fold over that one little edge, and it makes that nice little curve, and you stitch that down. I thought doing a row of fishes all the way around, and that way it gives the cat something to look at. What do you think of that? So I was going to do that before I sent it off. So I was hoping that will look cute, and then maybe like a little border, and then, I wanted to not necessarily be something to hang on the wall, but maybe she can put it on the back of the couch, or they can enjoy as, or a big wall hanging, or something they put over a headboard or on the guest bed as a centerpiece or something. I don't know. I just thought it would kind of look cute, because the cats are all looking like they're looking for something. So why not make it so the fishes, and just kind of tie literally three of her free ideas together to make a really cute quilt, right? So yeah, I thought it was kind of neat. Pop was looking at me weird, but I'm doing it anyways. Oh yeah, I'm rebel. Gonna do what I want. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then we will see it probably as a long arm Wednesday before I mail it off to them. So, yeah. Thunderstorming. We have had lots of heavy duty, intense weather all over today. We were forecasted for thunder showers yesterday. It was supposed to start at about 11, didn't start at all. So we ended up getting a lot more in the yard done than we anticipated. Awesome. It's looking fantastic. Like, I'm so happy. And then today, that's why we rode our bikes first thing in the morning. No, we normally go for breakfast anyways. But there were supposed to be thunderstorms this afternoon at about 12 to 2, and it's been gloriously sunny the whole time. So, but the threat is there. You can feel it in the air, though. You can feel the moisture in the air, but it hasn't cracked or thundered over us. So, very, very happy with that. Oh, really? Oh, no wonder you're melting there, Helly. All right, so I do have a few of these, and like I said, you have to kind of introduce your outside bits, because I don't want them all crowded, like all these types of material. That's why I mixed them all up, so I have a lot more E's to do. I had a few that were put together here. I think I might have mixed them up. Yeah, there's a few that had some, E and an F, or I couldn't quite make a complete row yet, but I'm sure we'll come across them. So yeah, I cut a bunch more. So, and I dumped the E's because I really wanted to mix them up. I was trying to, all the little cut pieces, so they were breaking apart from each other. So when I went to go grab one, it really was quite random. So it's very fluffy, because you need 2 E's for the center. This is how I was piecing these guys. 2 E's for the center, and then an E and an F, and an E and an F. And then you put those 3 together, and you got your little row, and then you got your D's to deal with afterwards. So it was easy for me. Hello. I knew, Vicky. I knew it was you. I wasn't sure if it was, I was allowed to say, point you out. Large, easy to put together snails. Oh, good, good, good. I think that would be cool to keep going and going and going. I'll have to look at that one because that's another one on my list. I'd like to make a big one. I only did the 2. I only did the 2 little snail, and I'm like, oh, this is a fun block. I like this. And then with doing the 2 different colors and then the 4 different colors, I thought that was even, that much more like whimsical or magical. So, rainy Massachusetts. Well, welcome, Miriam. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, wow. You don't really get a lot of hot temperatures over there, do you, Hully? Sunny Bermuda. We're coming over, Marlene. No, I'm kidding. I would love to. The sad thing is I'm afraid I wouldn't want to leave. That's, and I think Pop knows that too. All right, so I've made, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of these, and of course I need a lot more because you need 2 for every side here to go on. So, hopefully you can try and fill up another one of these today. Another one of these patches going on. But I want to put up a few more of these together that are the new randomy colors that I cut and spent an hour and a half cutting today. So I want to mix those up too. So. Are vacations of each other? Are they just like a flip-flop? Is that what you mean? Or I'm not sure what you mean by a vacation. You have to explain that. Oh, well, I'll pray for sun for you. I will. All right, just trying to bake some more of these up. I clearly didn't break them all up. I was already having fun. I was puttering around here like noon. So I don't know where you guys were, but I was working away. What were you doing at noon? 3 hours ago. Oh, variation. Okay. Did I read that wrong? I'm sorry if I read that wrong. Oh, okay. I was like, what's a vacation? I'd love a vacation. Okay. I thought maybe I read it wrong, so I apologize. Darn autocorrect. It's got me in a couple of situations where they're like, excuse me, where I've tried to say I don't instead it goes I do. And it's you can take it, from that sentence on, whatever, right? And it's I'm like, no, I said I do, not I don't, or whatever. Get you in trouble. Yeah, we're definitely warm. I watered the garden yesterday because it didn't rain, so I watered about 4:30, 5 o'clock, just as it was, kind of the sun was coming down in the west. And then Munchkin watered this morning when he got up and after he let the chickens out. So I said, give it a good water before the heat of the day, just in case it doesn't thunderstorm. And even if it did, we weren't called for a lot, so it could use a good water. But everything's coming up. The kale's coming up. I'm so excited. It's our first time growing kale. We're happy. And then from seed. So like I said, it's been very, very, very fun this year. So far, very fun and very exciting. All right, so I know I need to do quite a few E's together and then make some E's and some F's. So I'm just going to putter out a few E's, maybe like 10, and then do like 10 E's and F's on the one side and 10 E's and F's on the other side. What kind of kale? Oh, that's a good question. Does purple leaf make anything? I don't know. It just said kale on the package. It may have said something else. I'll have to look. I'm sorry, Helly. I will try and find out. Isn't this cute? I love this little brick fabric. Can you see that? Isn't that awesome? Do-do-do. See if I can get it out closer to you guys. Do-do-do. It's really adorable. I love it. It's like little bricks. And I thought that's how they built their marriage, was kind of brick by brick. So, you know, toss a little bit of that in there, right? I'll have to figure that out, Helly. What kind of kale? I'm trying to figure out what I did with the seed box. Might be still in the wagon. All right, so I want to sew a few of these E and E's together because those are the middle guys here. And then there's another E, sets of E's, and then F's. So it was kind of like match these guys up, match one of those up, match one of those up, and then, you know, bibbity bobbity boo, we're good. All right, if there is a glare on the small camera, just let me know and I will shut off the underlight here. Okay, and we're just going to chain piece a bunch of those. I'm just going to pick a color and just go for it. Because these, it doesn't really matter because they're equal on each side. It's the F's you have to be careful of because one's a straight angle and one's a curved angle. Or an angled cut. So not necessarily curved, but in the end it makes a curve. No, it's been a fantastic weekend so far. Got a lot of stuff done around here and the garden is growing and I feel like we're getting stuff accomplished and, you know, it's going good. It's going really good. I've been enjoying my bike. I pretty much rode it straight for past two weeks now, 2.5 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. Yeah, because 2 weeks ago we picked it up. And I've loved every minute of it, even riding in the rain. I didn't really want to ride in the rain, but it was good for me. It was a little painful, actually. Hello, Terry. Wonder if it wouldn't be easier to make this one as paper piecing. That's what Robin has going on. She's got this beautiful circle that she put in the Mafia Facebook group. So if you missed it, Helly, go check her out. And it was very similar. And she was doing a paper piece. And I thought, well, we had the die. And it was always on one of Pop's lists. You saw that it was one of the ones that I liked, and of course it was a classic because I said, you know, if you're going to get the cutter, get some classic, you know, ones that people are normally cutting out with paper and you know, scissors and stuff like that. So so this was the one he grabbed, and I've been wanting to do it ever since. Just time restrictions and when we can get it in, and Scrappy wise, I didn't really want to do it as a particular color set per se, so never made it to the top of the list of, like, you know, red or orange or yellow or green or blue sort of thing per se. So we just got I thought, okay, save it for this, and it can be really a mix of everything left over. And then, you know, maybe if they ever decide to watch the videos, then, you know, they'll understand the fun adventure that we were on, right? So yeah, yours looked amazing. Actually, they look like Olympic rings. I thought, look at those. They look like beautiful Olympic rings if you were to put them looped over each other, you know, like da-da-da-da. Thought that would have been awesome. Olympic quilt. Why not? There's nothing holding you back. Now on to a 30s. Oh, hand piecing that. Oh, well, I'm glad you got the time. I wish I did. But I guess, as I said before, you make the time, right? If you want it that bad and you want to work on it that much in that fashion with the paper piecing and the English paper piecing and stuff like that, the little hexagons or, you know, the little, you know, clamshells or whatever. Yeah, so you just make the time. Make the time. If you want it that bad, you just make the time. It's only a 5-year plan. Hey, you got to have 5-year plans. If you think beyond that, things never get done. So you always keep it within a 5-year reach. My girlfriend taught me that. And it's worked very well for Pop and I. We've accomplished quite a bit in the past 9 years. And I think we've reached our 5-year plan quite a few times. So we did good. 3 hand piecing projects right now. Ooh, it'd be pretty. Doesn't it? I love the kitty swirl. The kitty go round. Well, that's what we're calling it. I didn't want anybody being upset we were stealing any ideas or anything. So, like I said, I adapted 2 free patterns and made a cool wall hanging. So, and I'm going to put the fishies on the outside. So, which I think will just be even cooler. You know what I mean, jelly beans. Hello, Claire. Hello, Claire. What's everybody up to? And Viv, you've been lurking. How was it over there with the royal wedding? Was it crazy? It was fun last Sunday with my girlfriend Mary Jo and the whole party that she threw, and you know it was awesome to see. Like I said, I was very emotional when she walked down the aisle and the music and everything, and I don't know, it was lovely. It was just lovely to see. So, you're in between projects. Yeah, you did those 2 beautiful baby charity quilts. Lovely. They looked awesome. She posted those in the Mafia Facebook group. They looked beautiful. Very good job. Love seeing everybody's artwork. Love seeing, and I like seeing what sort of fabrics you got going on. Because I'm like, maybe, you know, you can send me a meter of that. I'll send you a meter of what I have. Loved watching you make the kitty project. What was the final size of the block? 9.5. Because the snail trail ended at 8, and I bulked it up 1 more go round, and then that equaled the cat, which was 9.5. That's what I did. Aw, why? Thank you, Valerie. But I will check her out. I really do. I like seeing what other people do. Stayed away from it, honest. I had more important things to do as I teach my godsons. First and last week, eyes and nose. Oh, eyes and nose. Love that. He must be a cute little monkey. Ah, so cute. Love him. There's a couple. There's literally a house. If you were to Google Ross R. McKay School in Hillsburg, Ontario, across from the school, I think it's 52 Trafalgar, it's right at my crossing guard. Like the steps or the door entry is like literally right in the range of it. So it's been up for sale a couple times, and this couple bought it like last year. And super sweet. And I only really got to know the gentleman because of the shift he was working, or whatever, because he'd shovel when I was out there in the wintertime or whatever to make sure I had a clean spot if the township hadn't done it. Anyways, he told me that he made a little joke one day and said, oh, in 5 years, you'll have my little munchkin to cross, because I call them all munchkins, right? And I said, oh, fantastic, amazing. And then I guess it was the beginning of May. Yeah, beginning of May. And I seen his wife, his car, the other car home, and she happened to pop out, and boy, was she ever big. And she was due on that Saturday. So I thought, oh, everything's great. I get to make a baby quilt. I'm so excited. Figure out what the colors are. Hey, I did a little more than 10, but, it's all good. Now we'll do some F's, E's and F's. I was so excited to do a baby quilt for them. So I'm like, so after, we had a chat and then found out, the baby was a girl, and Annabelle is her name. And so I said, okay, well, do you have any certain colors? I saw the baby. She was so cute. Oh my goodness. She was only 2 days old and so freshly hatched. Like, oh my gosh, they're so darn cute when they're that young. I forget because we only had the one. You know what I mean? So anyways, so she said, oh, like teal and grays and so on and so forth, and light pinks. And I said, oh, fantastic. So I can't wait to make one of their, I'll make their baby quilt one of our weekend projects for sure. So, and they're so cute. They're a cute little couple. All right, so I need to make sure I'm having some that have the slant to the outside. The slant to the outside is what leads up to the D. The D, this is this big chunky square right here. So you have to make sure that slant and the more straight angled is next up to another E. So I'm going to do a few of those, try and get a few on either side because I've got a collection here of, you know, there we go. I got 2 of one side and 1 of another, and I think that was 2 E's. But I didn't want to put those together because of the reds. You know, they were the same reds. So I want to mix and match as much as I can, right? Hello, Donna Faye. How are ya? Valerie, I have a Brother Project Runway sewing machine from oh, I love Project Runway. Love it. Oh my gosh. I really wish they put more on Netflix. I really, really do. But they don't. Love the Harry Potter quilt, Becky. Oh, she does beautiful stuff. Pop's doing good. He was going to be on camera, and he was all gung-ho for it. He wasn't crispy crittered or anything from the sun, but his computer, every time we loaded it up to have him in it as well beforehand, we tried it about 1 o'clock and stuff, it crashed. So you're stuck with me, sorry. It's already bum out your day. I'm having hubby order a quick curve ruler, wedding ring quilt. Oh, is it like a cut ruler, like a template to cut? Oh, needle threader. Love a needle threader. Love auto cut. I mean, if you can get a pair of scissors that cut your thread for you, you save so much in thread. Honest to goodness, you really do. So he's there. Pop's there. He's in their background. He's hanging out. Hopefully his computer's not giving him too much of an issue. So, but that's it. You know, things get old and, you know, new stuff costs a lot. So, but, you know, we try to do the best we can, right? All right, so I need to make some more of either ones of these. I think those are, I'm sure that's an E and an E. Yeah, it is an E and an E. So I'll put that in my pile. Oh, excellent. I can't wait to see what you do there, Miss Vicky. Post to Facebook, please. And thank you to all the ones who don't post on the Facebook or the social media like Instagram or anything like that, and you email me or you send me a letter. I thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Big hugs to you. You don't have to be on the social media for me to talk to you. So, you know, I appreciate the emails and the letters. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Are you looking for, is your template, is that like the curve, is that one color? Like when this piece here would be one color. And that's your template, whatever. You say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say tomato. Whatever, it don't matter. I'd be curious. I'd like to see it. Actually, I thought it'd be a whole lot tireder. Oh, there we go. Being my, what was it? Probably about a 14-kilometer ride this morning. So I did good. I was proud of me. My goal is to try and ride every single day, and so far for the past 6 days, I have ridden it every single day. All right, some of these, you know, these solid ones, it doesn't matter which way you go. So I love the flexibility of that. If you're running out too, so you have too many are on the lefts and you need some more rights, you can just flip and flop, right? Or correct. I see that it uses a strip. Oh, okay. I would love to see one like that too. That was actually another suggestion was from one of the viewers, but they can't talk social media, was just using, if I had a lot of one color, I could have just cut all these pieces, but of the same color, and that's what gave it that curve, a pieced curve, but it still would be that one as well. So I thought, oh, that was kind of cool. I like that idea. That was kind of fun. Hello, Barbara. Of course you're on time. No one's ever late. So what'd you bring? No. I'm just kidding. So does anybody like that whole little guild challenge that we had going on with using an orphan block? I had another one set out here, but I think I've tucked it away. Oh, actually, there was a few that were quilted. I don't know. I must have got those from somebody who clearly was clearing out their stuff, because I didn't do them. Maybe it was a Quilt As You Go project, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, So what's everybody doing today? Been puttering around? Well, I know some of you are, flood warnings, and I'm sure you're batting down the hatches and stuff, but okay, why did I put two E's together? Silly Nilly. Do I really want that one together, though, with that color? All right, let's flip this over here and get some different colors. Dude, get some purple. I like purple. I was trying to balance it out between, I don't really want to say necessarily masculine and feminine colors, but like, I guess between the lighter tones and dark tones that kind of almost would represent, we think of guys as more like dark green, burgundy, gray, black, dark gray, dark blue, those sorts of things. So trying to toss in purples and pinks and yellows and different shades of blues and different shades of yellow and different shades of orange. I'm hoping that it helps balances it all out visually, perspectively wise, right? So, oh, what was the Orphan challenge? It was Orphan 12-inch blocks. What did I do? Maybe I didn't. Oh, but you know what? Okay, I'll show you. Gwenny Simpson from Sedgwick, Alberta. I got her beautiful package, and she should expect her shortly. Yours got lost in the back of the Jeep, and I'm sorry. But it's coming this week. I think Canada Post, the tracking number says you should get it on Wednesday. So she sent me this beautiful, she said landlocked Albertan. I thought that was so cute. It made me giggle. And this lovely little I don't know, ocean fabric, seafaring fabric. Isn't that just adorable? It's a weird wonky piece, but I'm sure I can make use of it. I can't wait to. Isn't it adorable? I love it. I've got some fishy fabric and some ocean themed, and then of course I got that, there was a panel that I had too that also was ocean themed. Oh, there was another piece there. I clearly hadn't opened it all the way. There we go. Bunch of chunks. Okay, and then she sent a bunch of these 9 patches. There we go. Aren't those pretty? Beautiful. I'll put them up here too so everybody gets a good chance. I love this heart with the colored fabric. Oh my gosh. A whole backing of that would just be fantabulous. Ooh, beautiful. Love, 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 love. Thank you for your very kind donation. And like I said, you should be expecting something within the next couple of days if you are watching this, Miss Gwenny Simpson from Sedgwick, Alberta. There we go. Love that fabric. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so cute and adorable. Love it. Love it. Howdy ho, Miss Anita Green. Hello, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, how do you say your name? How do you say your name? Where's the shop at? And you're new here. Well, welcome. We are Hillsburg, Hillsburgh, Ontario, Canada. That's where we are. And currently in this position, I am in the dining room / quilt shop of the house. Soggy, South Carolina. Oh, yeah, you guys are under some severe weather warning right up the coast. The whole curve. Like I said, we were up for thunderstorms today too, but they didn't quite come to fruition yet, so. Hello, hello. Glad everybody's here. Hello, Nancy. Sewing Bargello quilts. Well, there you go, Mr. Green Bargello's in the corner there for you. North Carolina yesterday and Sunday. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I knew it was right from Florida up. Actually, when Robin mentioned it in one of her videos, I think it was like I don't think it was Talk to Me Tuesday. It was the one she had just before that or just after that one. And she said about the weather. So I went and looked up what Florida had in store, and I was like, oh, say a little prayer for her and her family. Everybody's A-okay. So, and anybody else that I know along that whole stretch. So just little thoughts coming your way. Yeah, exactly. Stay safe. Stay safe. Batten down. You can catch us all later. We're not going nowhere. At least that I say anyways. I put my foot down. I tell you when, not you tell me when. Aw, thank you, Anna. That was a heck of a lot of fun. And really, like seriously, if you go watch the videos, it wasn't that hard. The most precise that you had to be was lining the ruler up and making sure you were that whole, because you had to loop it or you were cutting the two pieces. I preferred to cut the two pieces because the looping, I felt you were going to get some offness, some wibble wobble. So I preferred doing the one piece at a time, like your 2 inches or the 5 inches or 4 inches or whatever. And as much as the 3/4 inch was a pain in the backside, it really does set off the whole point of the quilt. That little tiny little disappearance where it looks like it's just poofed off for a second, but there's just a little tiny strip of color. It really does set visually to the quilt. So even Pop said after it was done and quilted and it was kind of hanging up, just like, you know, on the clamp up here in the between the kitchen and the quilt shop. He goes, you know, I'm really glad you did the 3/4. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. As much as it was tedious, those tiny little seams, I'm like, come on. I'm like, really? But it worked out. Yes, you do. You need those tiny pieces. And like, I think that's where the glue would come in handy too, because sometimes if you got the pins, it's just a little too bulky and just cumbersome. And I think the glue would have helped a lot, the little heat press and, you know, and then zip it through the machine. And then, you know, I think that would have helped a lot. So maybe next time. I don't want to discount anything of the scrappy ones I've done so far off the list of doing again in a different variety or different color section, you know, sort of thing. So, hello, Sue. Glad you're here. How far is it from Windsor? My brother lives in Detroit, and I go visit him when we go to Canada while I'm there. Well, certainly, not very far. Pop, tell her how many. How far? He'll tell you. He'll go magically. He'll tell you. Because we would love for you to come up for a visit. Come hang out. Show you how wall works. Just keeps it real, Robin. What that? Oh, what did I miss? I didn't notice the Thunder Naomi until I was editing. Oh. I didn't catch your video today, though. A 3.5 hour drive from Windsor. Okay. Pop says it right there. So if you're up for an adventure, I'll have food here for you, I promise. You just gotta let me know. You will not leave hungry. Trust me. Trust me. All right. It would be a great day trip. Come on, hang out with me. We got some trouble. I mean, have some fun. Bring a baby quilt. We can quilt it up on Walt. Yeah, or lap quilt or something. We can get her done. I'll need a few hours. And there's a bed and breakfast literally right around the corner. So just saying. We're a little tiny village, but we can accommodate. I posted my new challenge to Facebook group. It's a Bargello and scares me to death. Oh, we'll take a look at it, Naomi. And if you need help, we are there to help you. Don't you worry. Step by step, you will get her done. We are very much encouraging sets of peoples. We really are. And if you don't want to be encouraging, you don't have to join. So, you know, that's up to you. We don't want to hold you back. I love this brick. This brick fabric is just, I love it. I love, love, love it. I don't know why. I can't say I've ever lived in a brick house or had like a brick fireplace or anything, but I don't know. I just love that brick fabric. It's just awesome. And same with this polka dotted stuff. This stuff right here. It actually came as a duvet cover. And it went gradual from big to small. I think there might be some of the bigger one in here or one of the others. I know I've used a lot of it in quilts and used it as binding. Actually, I think there's some on the back of that. There's a big piece on that. And I love it. I just love that green and the variation of green and the funky green of it. I love it. That makes it so much fun. All right. There we go. I like mixing the weird colors together, like purple and this green, like the purple with the flowers and the green with the spots and the orange and the, and the brick and, life is short. Live dangerously. It's all going to look beautiful in the end, I hope. And like I said, this quilt right here is for Pop's godparents. Their name is Bob and Donna, and like I said, they've been supporters of us right from the get-go. So it's been nice to have that, and people get rewarded, right? It's a good thing, good karma. Flag Bargello. Oh, is there a flag? Oh, mine is the American flag. I have some American fabric, and I was actually going to make one and have it for like free wins, but I haven't talked to Pop about it yet. So because I have this beautiful fabric. Sorry. I did read later as I got home from my bike ride that pollen was very high in the air. So I've had a couple of coughing fits today, so I apologize. Do I ever sell any of my quilts? Yes, I do, actually. I'm very selective, though. I know I probably shouldn't be, but I don't have a lot of overhead, and because we're out through the house, but we are building. We have actually had plans. We had actually had a chat with an architect just before the weekend about building a shop garage per se on our property. Just over by where the chicken coop is right now. We can move the chicken coop. It's no big deal. We made it so it was movable. So I don't have any overhead per se. So we try to give the, savings back to everybody and everything else like that. So really whatever I get, either alteration wise or making quilts or quilting the quilts, that way. And then of course I fill in a lot of the other stuff with weekend projects and long arm Wednesdays and, charity quilts and everything like that. Because to me, charity should also be as number one as well as profit, because you do the two of them together and you make awesome karma. So we always make sure we have time and energy to do charity stuff. So I don't know. I think it ends up paying for the machine is getting paid for itself. I'm not taking anything from the house fund or anything else like that. It's getting paid for. I'm not making a heck of a lot, but it's getting paid for. So which to me that makes me happy. It takes very little to make me happy. Yeah. So yeah, I do a lot, and I don't really sell a lot per se. I mean, like I said, I'm very selective. We'll take pictures of it and put it out on Facebook or something like that and say, oh, it's this by this, and then this is the amount of it. Or someone will come by the shop and say, oh, I really like that. Is that for sale? And I say, yes, it's that. And then they'll just buy it, So, that's it. Other than that, I'm quite selective, and I like to keep all my stuff. Hello, Sassalette. I said, actually, Pop can verify, even said after Sunday show last week, I said, oh my gosh, I didn't say hi to Sassalette. I didn't say hi to Margaret. I didn't say hi to Jenny. I felt so bad, and I was leaving all our Australian, New Zealand fans out, and I didn't mean to. So, hello, Beverly. Nice to see you too. And Teresa. Glad to see you too. And he was laughing at me. He goes, well, why didn't you say anything? I said, I forgot. I'm sorry. Get carried away, you know. You just get sewing. And getting back to sewing. Enough of this chit-chat stuff. No. But yeah, I do try to sew some. It's more like somebody will come to me and say, hey, you know, Laurelyn, I need a baby quilt done. And I'm like, okay, what colors? And away we go. So, you know, hence the Led Zeppelin and the Winnie the Pooh and the Mickey Mouse and, you know, all those sorts of fun ones that I've had a ball doing. And like I said, now I have a new challenge, but this is for me to give away. So I want to pick something I hadn't done before. So, and it's going to be a fun little baby quilt. I don't want to be too complicated because, you know, you know what I mean. I don't want it being too complicated. So we'll figure something out. Maybe something really simple like, you know, disappearing 9-patch. Have never done disappearing 9-patch. So, you know, maybe something like that. That could be a very cute baby quilt. Aw, thank you, Teresa. I think we should. It's good karma. Honest to goodness, I think if you give back, you get back and so much more in different ways that you're not even thinking about, right? So, you know, and then you just think every day you're blessed to, you know, get to your distance and back, and you do this and you get back, and you pay for that, and you know, let alone, you know, someone gives you extra on this, or you know, it's all good. It all ends out even in the end. And I know Pop gives me the roll of the eye sometimes. I'm like, it's okay, honey, it's all gonna work itself out. And lo and behold, it does. So I think it's good lesson to live by. I really do. And I think I've changed his philosophy in a few things over our, you know, 26 years together, 23 almost married. He's learned to live, you know, go with it. She says this, let's go with it. It's not going to do us any harm. So it's all good. Peas in a pod. We're filming the creation of like, what? Hi, Billy. Welcome to the channel, Billy. Welcome to the channel. Oh, I love scraps. And like I said, as well, many of you know, once we did, what quilt did we end when I decided we were doing the Scrappy? What was I working on? I don't even remember now. Oh my gosh, brain fart. I'm getting old. And I said, I just thought, I have this huge rack. And to me, it's a huge rack. I mean, I'm sure you guys have walls of stash and stuff like that. But to me, I only have a rack and I only have a certain amount of space available to me. And I don't want to over encroach any more than I already do in the space that I have or that I'm trying to allow for the shop and not the house as well, right? So, and I've got buckets upon buckets of loaded of fabric. So a lot I give to charity. A lot I use for sewing lessons. A lot I just incorporate it into the cost of the sewing lesson because we have free reign of anything on the shelf, whatever they want, whatever we want to make, whatever we can make with whatever's on the shelf. And there's a lot. So I thought, you know, I really need to bust these scraps and do something productive with them, or they're just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. So, all right, I said to myself, okay, there we go. We're going to have a scrap challenge, and we're going to make, you know, 8 or 10 quilts out of all the scraps that you got going on, and it's not even going to look like you put a dent in it. And it kind of really does look like that. I didn't put a dent in it yet. But I'm getting there. It looks good. I've done so many fun things and given away a few, and I'm going to give away a few more. And it's been a very fun and exciting adventure that I was able to share with not just, you know, you guys, but with, you know, with Pop, and be able to make things for loved ones and, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess he does have his little tabby tab there. It's like he's a little short on his tab there. No, I think they do, though. Okay, well, I'm glad they look good. Well, I'm hoping they look good anyways. I hope that's where you were going with that. I had so much fun. Really so much fun. In fact, I think I'm going to be lost without it. I think I may just have to continue on with just a whole scrappy year and try and just bust the scraps on other projects and stuff and just keep going and going and going until the end of the year. Because then I feel like I've done something with it. I can say to myself, I did something with my stash. I made like 52 shows of this, or, you know, or did so many hours of that, or made, you know, 10 of these or whatever. You know, it's something I've done. I'm giving away as many quilts. Probably. I don't know. I think so. I'm a giver. I only have so much room to store these quilts, Robin. I got to give some of them away. And we're going to have a big draw once we reach 10,000. And Robin from RSL and Crafts just reached her 5,000 plus now. So, yeah. So we're very excited. We're going to have a big draw on the 10,000. We're going to have like 4 quilts and a big sewing machine and this and that and everything. So share, like, and subscribe. You know, sooner faster we reach 10,000, the more loot you're going to win. I love, on one of Grace's quilts, her yellow and blue quilt, it had a pre-printed pattern of the log cabin. And then someone said they had another one for the Lone Star. And then there was another one for such and such and such. I thought that was a great idea. Where do you guys get this fabric from? Where? Where's it hiding? I want to know. Well, I'm glad, Sue. We love hanging out here. What number am I at? Oh, what do you mean? On Trafalgar? 127 Trafalgar Road, driveway off of Church Street. Are you spying on us? Would be cool if you could see us like right now and I can go outside and wave on the deck and go, hi. That would be kind of funny. 7.6? Oh, that's us. I thought it was like, oh my gosh, you really bloomed overnight there, darling. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, 76.43. So we got a bit to go. We're almost there. We're getting there. Got to plug away. So share, like, subscribe. I was like, what viral video did you do? What was it? Awesome for you. And we can have a party. I will make a cake. All right, I better get sewing. I've just been chatting away here. I mean, some work's getting done. Like, look at this. There we go. Okay, let's do some more. All right, let's flip this over and get some other colors. Introduce some different colors. I'm gonna make sure I have a bit of each. Exactly. Oh yeah, don't forget the bell icon. That way you get notification stuff, right? We have a lot of fun, and I really appreciate everybody who comes by and chats or just hangs out and just listens to me blabbering away like a Looney Tune. So I appreciate it. I really do. Make me feel like the crazy's not so far away. And I'm not alone. I do enjoy sewing. I love sewing all the time. In fact, I know I have to walk away from the machine just so I can spend time with Pop. So, I have this thing to myself as soon as he comes home from work now, because he's out of the house. It's like, machine off. We have dinner. We hang out. We watch a show together. We talk. I'm hoping now we can get into going for a bike ride or something. Gotta set your priorities right. I'm up early, and he doesn't mind if I turn on the sewing machine early and make some noise. Usually he's reading or he's getting ready for the day, and then usually when he's in the shower, I'll make us breakfast, and it's a good start. We've gotten into a routine over the past few weeks with him getting with his new job, or a few months. So it's coming up on 3, and in June. Middle of June will be 3 months, so it's been a lot to adjust to, but we've been excited about it. What are we doing? Thanks, Robin. I'm behind. We'll have to catch up. Yeah, Artist Allen Crafts. Yep. Yeah, she's fantastic. We love Robin. We love Robin. We like KB too. But KB was here for a little while, and then she showed up one day, and then I don't think she's been here since. So, not sure, but that's okay. KB's very cute too. I like it when her husband does the shows off what's the fun package of the month and stuff like that. He's so cute. Adorable. 6 a.m., Cherie. Wow. Yikes. I don't know. To me, I'm an early bird, though. Like, I'm waiting. I'm, like, outside kicking the trees to wake the squirrels up, so. And then sometimes at night, I just crash. And then other times, I toss and turn. So, it's a hit or a miss. I know I always have company with Sophie. Oh, I don't want that purple. Let's do this bright blue. Oh, we don't want that. That's a little bit. Robin's great company. Like, cause she goes, hi, and then she waves her little fingers in front of the camera. It's adorable. Just might want to just gonna give her a high five and go, yeah, you go, girl. Ramble and talk and blah, blah, blah. Nonsense. Well, me, I feel like it's nonsense sometimes, but, nonetheless, I have a good time. Can't say that I don't. I had a good time. I won't let it not be a good time. Was that right? Nope, no, there we go. Fancy nail polish. I realized I do not like nail polish on my nails. After the last manicure, I don't like it. It's not for me. It's I don't feel comfortable with it. It makes me feel weird. I don't know. It's just not for me. I think Robin and Laurelyn on a quilt talk show would be awesome. That would be good. We should maybe plan something to do that on a live stream, or not live stream, but like a little collaboration sort of thing. Pick something to talk about. I think so. What do you think, Robin? Let me know. You know where to reach me. I don't know why. I don't know. I've never been that way. And as much as I feel like I'm being pampered and treated and it's lovely and spoiled, I look at it like days later and go, oh, can you just get off? Like, I don't know. It's just not me. It's just not me. Just not me. I've tried it. I tried it a couple of days after, when I got my nails done with my nieces and stuff, and I did it again and did it again. And I'm like, you know what? It's just not me. I like the toughness it gives your nails, though. I really do. I really do like the way it toughens up your nails. But it was, I don't know, can you just get like a clear coat? Is that possible? I think that would be okay. But then you see the gap as the nail's growing. I don't know, it just weirds me out. I'm whining, I'm sorry. And I'm always in the garden, and I don't like gloves, and I know, whine, but it's just me. I don't like it. It's not for me. I've discovered it's not for me, and that's okay. It's for some people, it's not for other people. That's like pedicures. I do not like my feet being touched at all. Nope. Don't even look at them. Nope. And all Pop has to do, or Munchkin has to do, is just like this, and to come towards my feet, and I'm like out of there. I'm scrambled. I'm going for survival, everything. Ask them. wish it was that easy though. But that stuff is so hard. What they put on there, that lacquer or shellac or whatever, like it's so intense. And I'm like, I don't know. I only touch my feet. That's it. Yeah, I could never be a foot doctor. Oh, that was a little shy on that one. Poor little thing got a little chop out. You have been eliminated. Yeah, I don't know. I just prefer without. You know, that's just me. All right, now I think I have a few of each side done here. I hope, because I've kind of just grabbed from, you know, whatever and tried to match it up. So I'm hoping I got some lefts and some rights here, or I've really just been away with the fairies. So let's figure this out here. As Pop would say, probably away with the fairies. All right, let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on. See what we got going on. Okay, then, all right, we have that one. That is all the E's done, right? Those are all the E's. Those are ones that were done already. Those are sets. Let's put those over there. Let's put those over there. Let's not get too confused. It doesn't take much. Not in my neck of the woods. Woohoo! There we go. Do. I don't mind a shoulder rub. I'm not even much for massages, you know, like somebody else rubbing my body. I mean, pop is one thing when I got an ache and, you know, I got a cramp, my calf muscle or shoulder when I hurt my shoulder last week. Well, it's getting there. I can do this, which is much more than I could do last week. You know, I don't mind him, but rubbing, but I don't know. My body's my body, you know, don't nobody touch it. I don't like it. I don't mind getting my hair cut, but that's about it. I'm just using my side cutter to separate my F's and my E's that I have tried to pair up in quite a few, just kind of different random fashion. I didn't want it to seem like I was using too many of the same colors in one section and it just looks like not sporadic, you know, crafty or scrappy enough. So I tried to pull in other colors before I started filling in the rest, so I can add some of the new colors that I just cut today in with the ones that I cut last week, right? So kind of even it up a bit. You're the same way, Valerie? Okay, I don't feel so weird. Thank you. Thank you for not making me feel so weird. And people are like, oh, go to the masseuse. I'm like, eh. Like, oh, get your nails and your toes done. Eh. All right, now let's do a couple of stacks. Let's do some stack on the right and a stack on the left and see where we go. See what we come up with. Maybe we have equal portions of both would be nice, but you know, doesn't always end up that way when you're trying to do random. Oh, we love Tiger Balm. Oh my gosh. Actually, it was Pop who suggested Tiger Balm to me. Oh my gosh, I don't remember when, but it was way, way, way back when. And because he used to bike and, you know, he was very, you know, active and was jumping all over the place and for hockey and stuff like that, he knew of Tiger Balm. So it's good stuff. We have the extra strength, actually, and it does work very nice. Munchkin, unfortunately, is allergic to it, so I told him to try, what is it, Amu gel? Actually, it's right here. I told him it was right beside my desk, and he clearly didn't grab it because he hurt his shoulder. Voltaren Amu gel, this stuff right here. It's like a no scent, no smell sort of stuff, and it's actually pretty good. I'm sure most of you guys know that, especially in North Americas. It does really nice. Just kind of helps alleviate some of the stiffness of it. Relief of aches and pains associated with acute isolated muscle or joint injuries, such as sprains, strains, or sports injuries, and sort of thing like that. So it's pretty good. I like Tiger Balm. It heats up a little bit too much. So remember when I did hurt my shoulder and I actually put a little bit under my armpit and went up around the other side. It was like, whoa, okay, that's hot. Whoa, baby, whoa. And thank you, whoever suggested the pawpaw. Sunday you suggested it. Monday we ordered it. Tuesday it arrived. Thursday morning rash was gone. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And that's how fast we sorted that rash under my arm. It was actually quite painful. Like it was right there where the bra strap goes and everything and the tank tops go. It was like, oh, every time it was rubbing. So thank you. And Pop actually is using it for a little bit that he had under his arm, and it seems to be working quite well. So thank you very much. I love it that we all share our little tidbits of information with each other, and hopefully that makes us stronger as a big group, right? So, oh, I think I'm getting a little half and half here. All right, there we go. Doing our piles left and right, left and right. Doing our piles left and right. Yes, like seriously, I was so amazed. It was starting to go away, but I still used the pawpaw for I got it on Tuesday. I picked it up on the way to Crossing Guard. I used it when I got home. I told Pop that it had arrived, so he was very excited. He goes, yeah, put it on. I'm like, all right. So I did, and then I put another dose on that night, and then it was Wednesday again, both morning and night, and then Thursday morning, by the time I got up in the morning, it was gone. Aw, Nadine, you just tell them you need between this time and this time off because it's Mama Pop Quilt Shopping. You would really, really appreciate it if you got double time during that. Just saying. You know, you can take me over there on the phone and you just let me know and I'll ask them. I'll say, listen, peeps, Nadine deserves this. She works so hard for you and you need to reward her in this way. What do you think? I'll do it for you. I will. I stand for you 110%. I may cause you a little bit of trouble, but I'm there for you. Yeah, user breaks her whole week. She goes, thanks, Laura Lynn. Now I don't go get nothing. I'm just kidding. Pop says, I'm trouble. Actually, my phone beat this morning because my girlfriend was going to leave her place shortly before 8 or at 8, and she'd be here shortly after 8, right? She's riding her bike, okay, which is not the battery power assist that my bike is. So she actually rode Pop's bike into town, and she is now hooked. She loves this rad power bike. So if you guys don't know what a rad power bike is, check it out. I have the rad wagon. Pop has the Rad Rover, and she rode the Rad Rover, and she loved it. She was like literally, I think she would have kept on going home, actually. She was that thrilled with it. So that could be a future buyer. And it is just a really good bike system. If you're looking for one that's, if you're looking for a bike to exercise and get you out and you can enjoy things and pick up things and putter about and maybe, you're not chubby like me, so you can take a passenger or a munchkin behind you on the wagon, that sort of thing. I'd have to lose a few pounds first before I could take anybody, but that's a goal for me. So, she had a blast. I was so happy that she was enjoying her ride out there and, our 12 kilometer, 14 kilometer ride, whatever it was. And so, yeah, that made me very, very excited. So, but they're not cheap. I'm not saying they are. I never claimed that they were. They are not cheap, but they are definitely a ride worth it. I've had mine for 2 years now. Pop got it for me for our 21st anniversary, and we're coming up on our 23rd. And I have literally loved every single moment on it, and I have such fun. I really do. I can't wait. Like, I couldn't wait for my friend Jefferson to build the bike house so it could go in there so I can get it back from Sandra's house, who was the one who was riding with me this morning. So I could use it all the time because it's so much fun. It really is. And you feel like you're getting your exercise. You're just getting the hill assist. And, you feel like you're doing something, I'm saving gas money. I've probably saved myself $20 in gas money already in the past 2 weeks. So there we go, right? I powered it myself. I've just cut my E's and E's because I got my E and my F and my E and my F's. I got my lefts and my rights. And then I've got my E's for the center, and I'm just separating them to see what I got going on because I don't want too many, I don't want any replicates, you know, like I don't want two colors next to each other or, you know, so on and so forth. So I am very picky about that. And it'll happen when I want it to happen. Listen, you. It is it is heavy. It's 75 pounds. You know, it is a heavy bike. They both are. The Rad the Rad Rover and the Rad Wagon are both 75 pounds with the battery on it. But it really is just a fun, enjoyable ride. As even Sandra said, she goes, you know what? She goes, it's just nice to be able to bike next to each other and not feel like we're killing each other up a hill trying to talk and carry on a conversation. You still have to pedal or you're not going to charge your battery. But still getting exercise, but you're not killing yourself. You know, it's not a chore. It's actually fun, and you can go longer and go to farther distances and stuff. So you might want to look into a Rad Wagon, or I think a Rad Wagon would suit you, Helly. I think so. It's a beautiful ride. Did anything, is it, I know you were getting rain for a couple of days there, Robin, so is it still the threat of thunderstorms and crazy weather? They do. I love mine, Barbara. Honest to goodness, I love mine. And I couldn't wait for it to get out. Like, I think that's why I didn't sleep well last night. I was too excited to go for a bike ride this morning. Is that a little lame? I don't know. I love mine. She said something about maybe needing a comfier padded seat. I go, hey, my bum got conditioned. Yours could too. And she's a skinny little mini thing too. She's like, it's big. All right, let's get some work done. Okay. Let's put some of these together and make some extra little row bits so we can sew some together and build this out. Here, let's put these guys. Oh, come here, you. Oh, lost my battery pack. Are those all E's? Yes, they are. That was E's. Here we go. How did you get back there? Sorry if it went off on you. It depends. I'd say anywhere from like 36 to 44, 30 by 40, 36 by 48, somewhere in between there. You want a fair size. You don't want anything too small. Because you want that to probably be their cuddle blanket, right? Their go-to blanket. So, how do you know? No, I didn't calculate. I just figured I'd wing it, Robin. I did cut a bunch. I did cut a bunch already and pressed them pretty. And then these ones too. I'm going to have some repeat colors for the centers, which I understand. But I thought if I could keep the uniqueness into the center and then maybe put some of the repeats on the outsides, that's why I was trying to plan it. So, that was the goalio. But I do like how I progressed. I really have. I think it's really cute, and I think they're gonna love it no matter what I do, really. All right, so I'm gonna sew some rows together. Bye, Nadine. Have a great week. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. All right, so I'm going to build a full-fledged unit. All right, so that's an F, an E, an E, an E, and then another E and an F. So I want to make sure I'm using a complementary sort of, color section going on here. I don't want to put, two blues or whatever or next to each other. So I'm going to put that up against there, and then that's one more arc or arch or whatever they want to call it together. Hello from Dallas, Cheryl. Hello from Dallas, Cheryl. Glad you can enjoy the show, Cheryl. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying. I picked on you. I'm sorry. Hope you're okay with that. It's all good. It's a good pick on. It's not a bad pick on. Hello, Deborah. How wonderful you are here. Happy you're here, Deborah. Happy you're here. Having a good party. It's been a beautiful day. All right, there we go. There's one arch or arc. What are they calling it? Arc or arch? Oh, what's Naomi? Last week on Sunday, I finished 6 UFOs. I know some days you're so motivated and other days you're like, forget it. I'm going to sit on the couch and nap. That's me. All right, there we go. There's another one. That's 2. Like I said, I want to mix and match. I don't want all those ones being the same ones that are in here. I want them to be different ones coming out around. So it's going to take some patience, but we're going to get there. So what is a quilt shop mafia? Or a little secret society. No. Where actually it's just a Facebook page where you get encouragement and recognition for your work, or if you have a question or confused about something or you're not sure about the colors, post it. We'll help. We'll give you your honest opinion. If you're asking for the honest opinion, we'll give you the honest opinion. If you're just looking for a reward, we will reward you. You know, it's we encourage each other and we help each other when we need or when you're asking for, like option A, B, C, or D. You know, some of those things you just sometimes can't decide by yourself. There's a group of 300 plus people there to help you. And they, you know, I post stuff when I can. I got lots of things going on. I've got lots of pictures on my phone. Pop calls me the paparazzi. And I try my very, very best. Yes, please, when you come back. Okay. And we just help each other. We just help each other. That's, you know, what we want to do. What we can do, right? We're very happy with each other. And like I said, you know, you're asking a question, you say, oh, I'm unsure about this blue. And, you know, 12 people answer, you know, do away with the blue, you know, then, you know, you can take it or leave it, right? Take it or leave it. But at least you have confirmation that maybe you were thinking that blue was a little bit funky and 12 people just said, yeah, that blue's a little bit funky, you know, and you go and pick something else. Thanks, Pop. I appreciate that. Yeah, oh, I like that one. That's pretty with the yellow and the pinks. I like that. Fort Worth, Texas. I can't imagine that you actually sit on the couch long enough. Not really, Becky. As Pop says, this is me. I'll sit on the side, and then I'll just go like this, and then I'll lay down, and then Sophie will come over and lick my face and be like, oh, okay, no, you gotta go. Work to do, stuff to do, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. And off I go putter. That's about 20 minutes. As much as I'm sure I'm sure Pop would like it if I stuck around a little bit longer and, you know, watched this or did that or hung out here and did that. But I'm a busy person. I'm sure he'd preferred that I was not sitting around twiddling my thumbs and I kept myself busy, you know, and found things to do and wanted to do and still be able to spend time with him. Because... what would he do? She's cracking away, Pappy. Love you, babe. How'd you knock that down? Is that you? Yes. He's making a mess over here. Hot cuppa at 6:19. It is 34 degrees here, and I still have a cup of tea. I like my cup of tea. You're not going to take that away from me. I don't care how hot it is. Pop is literally a water, lemonade, iced tea, maybe, but it has not to be too sweet. As you know, he prefers my homemade lemonade because I make it really, really light, and I'll add maple syrup, or, you know, I'll melt the brown sugar instead because it gives a different flavor to the tea, that sort of thing, or lemon. But, you know, we're not pop drinkers. You know, it's water and juice, milk, tea. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Mr. Clive. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna. Did you have a cat nap already? What time is it? Oh, you probably did. Hi. What are you doing? People would love to see you. They love Mr. Clive. Me, not so much at 3 or 4 in the morning, but they love Mr. Clive. Come on. All right. They hear you. Meow. Come on. You coming up? He loves my lower table. He thinks it's his whole little napping zone. Come on. All right. Yes or no, buddy? Let's go. Holy cannolis. He's going to love everything underneath the table first before he decides to come up on my lap. That's okay. We got time. Oh, okay. Here we go. There we go. I got you. Meow. Hi. Such a cute little cat. Oh, the power's flickering. Sorry. Bye, Steph. Bye. I know, 2 times today, Helly. He needs his moments a lot, apparently. Now, if I could just teach him how to sew. If I could just teach him how to sew, it'd be so useful. Right now, his meows are not. Oh, excuse me. I burped in your ear and I apologize. All right, I want to make sure I'm flicking through these colors to match up another set. Okay. Hi, Pam. Is Pam in the channel? Where's Pam? I didn't see her. Oh, Pam, there she is. Hi, Pam. Hello. 5 weeks of crossing guard left. 5 weeks of crossing guard left. 5 weeks of crossing guard left. And then we get 8 weeks off. Well, because she's on his another ID. She said that when she came in. So I recognize the last name. Unless I'm completely and totally mistaken that was not Steph, then I deeply apologize to the person who was Mark and not Steph. Yes, so I could be wrong. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your first year of crossing guard. I really hope you have. You know, where are you going, bud? You're not going anywhere. Nope. Hold on. I need to match them up first. You're not going anywhere. The desk is not your domain. You tell them, Lucy. 14 school days, Becky. That's crazy. I'll let you know when it's 14 for us. But right now, we got 5 weeks. We end on the 28th of June. 28th of June is our final day. But most of the high school kids are actually done a little bit beforehand because they have the exams. And then I think they're actually, the week before is only like half days because you only do exams in the morning till about noon or 1 o'clock. And then the week after that, they're off, but their little siblings have to go back like elementary school. And that's what Pam and I do. We cross the little ones. The high school kids, they defend for themselves. And that's what we've been told. It's the little ones we need to cross. So those are the ones that we go for. Oh, I always have. The summers go by so fast, even though we're not going for crossing guard, but it ends up filling up with everything. I fill up with sewing lessons. I fill up with bike rides or trips to the park with friends or with Sophie or whatever. It just ends up going so fast. Oh, you get out the 15th? Ooh, I wish. Yeah, I hear you there. You're living off the stash unless it's background you need. Are you done? Are you done with your loving for today? And you've loved everybody? No, hey. Really? Okay, bye. Later. Goof. And there was Mr. Clive. Totally disrespecting my table. That's it. no goodies for him later. Clive is crazy. Exactly, Robin. Crazy. Enough of that nonsense. I have to say, I always feel for the high school kids when it comes to this time of the year because it's so stressful. They just want to prove they've learned something along the way, and they're just, some of them are so lost, and some of them have no clue, and some of them have it all wrapped up in a package. And it's just, it's interesting to see the difference between them, you know, because as a crossing guard, you see them and you know who have it and who don't. You know, they're eating, you know, Nutella sandwiches, running out of their house with it half across their face. Their hair's not done, their pants not even done up properly, and they're running across. They do not have it together. Just saying. It's quite funny. Oh, pregnant chihuahua barking. Yikes. That must be weird. Pregnant chihuahua. It's a tiny little package. Oops, don't toss that in that pile. You're going to get confused. All right. Like trying to balance the colors out for each arch, not doing any duplicates. That is what I'm trying not to do. Okay, but I'm loving all these mix of colors of the pinks and the purples, and I'm hoping Uncle Bob and Auntie Donna really like the double wedding ring we are doing for them today. So, or not today, for the next, like, pretty much 4 weeks. I think, so I think we should take a vote today for next week because some of you wanted a bit of a cooking show. And some of, oh, that should have been on that side. And some of you wanted sewing. So what's the verdict? Do we want to cook next week or do we want to sew next week? A or B? A is sew, B is cook. Okay? So put A or B in the comments and Pop or Munchkin or somebody will count them and we will figure out what we're doing next week. Mr. Clive is being very talkative. We have a cooking show, like we did for the butter tarts, Helly, on Christmas Eve. Remember? The December 24th, 2017 video that we did, we made butter tarts and cranberry sauce. We'll do a cooking show. We'll do something. Either dessert or dinner and dessert. I don't see why not. We can't make a dinner and dessert. Let me know what you want to do next week, because then I got to clean the kitchen. You know what I mean? All right, well, then I have a couple of ideas. We'll make a dinner, like a dinner meal, and a dessert. Okay, very excited by this, actually. So bring your appetite and your little... Yeah, Munchkin. Oh, yeah. If we can only get him behind the camera. Actually, the fact that you heard him on the very end of Weekend Project yesterday, trying to get my stuff centered for the cats. I don't know why I had it off. It just needed one little flip. But anyways, you heard him there. So that was brave of him. He doesn't normally do that. If it means you clean your kitchen and cook it. Well, it's clean-ish. It's Munchkin's job, not mine. I have enough to do. But yeah, no, it'll get done. I'll make sure of it. Cooking while you sew. Dude, A and B. Cooking while you... Maybe in the past time we would switch the camera over here as we're waiting for things to come to be done or something. That would be funny. Yeah, family dinner at Mom and Pop's house. This is what we're having today. If you don't like it, there's a restaurant down around the corner. I like that one. There we go. I like all the little different flowery prints because it's making it, even though it's green, it's kind of like a little feminine green because it's got little flowers on it. Or, you know, it's blue, but it's got little flowers on it. So, you know, I'm trying to make quite a few of these. Why did I put 2 yellows together? I don't know. I'm going to hum and haw on that one. I don't know about that one yet. That one kind of annoyed me that I realized I put 2 yellows together. Would you guys use those 2 yellows together? They're quite different, but still. Would you? I don't know. Should I keep them or just toss them? Separate them and I'll put them back in the pile. A was so, B was cook. A was so, B is cook. A is so, B is cook. Yeah, separate. Okay, get the seam ripper out. Okay, all right, thanks guys. I appreciate it. I don't know why I sewed them together. If you saw me do that, you should have told me I was sewing 2 yellows together. I blame you. No, okay. I don't. No. Are you putting your foot down? All right, let's make some more arches. To me, this was the easiest way to make sure I was getting equal portions of color everywhere I wanted to go, was by making sure I had a bunch of arches. And if I have so many arches more than the quilt, I will make a little wall hanging for myself as to say thank you, you know, to say, hey, you know, this is what I did for you know, Uncle Bob and Auntie Donna. So Pop's godparents. Make a little wall hanging for us. Carol, that was my, what was Carol? Oh, I missed it. Just went out, I saw it cleaning and that was it. Or a pillow. There we go. I like that. A pillow. Pillow would be nice. There we go. Actually, we have a, do you guys know those big old, they're wood, not old, sorry, I apologize. They're spool holders or wire holders, but they're really, really big. They're like massive. They look like a big old wooden spool. So I have one of those and I painted it and it has wheels on it. And I've always wanted to make a nice, pretty cushion to go over top of it. So if I thought, if I had anything of this left over, I could make one like this and a little like this and then arch and arch and arch and be able to cover that big, huge spool thing with the big, you know, double wedding ring kind of cover sort of thing. So that's what will happen. If I have anything left over, I'll make sure that I make enough to make that as a cover. And you'll see it probably as a weekend project. Sewing one? What? Okay, so sewing it is then. Okay. Guess we're sewing. Maybe we'll make cookies. All right, so some more. I love some of this mixy-matchy fabric. Like I said, a lot of it didn't end up in the Scrappy Quilt, but a lot of it did. So you can tell I was trying to pull them all together, right, and do something pretty. I love the little tabs. That makes sure you really line things up. That's what I really like about the Quilt cutter and the Studio 2 that we have. Anyways, it has little tabs, so you know you're doing things right. You know what I mean? If you were to flip it the other way, the tab does not line up correctly. So you know right away it's wrong. Oh, Viv, I love you. You're adorable. You're so cute. I love you people. You people make me laugh and you make me just so happy that we do these videos because I watch it throughout the week in the review and I appreciate your tips and hints and I'm sorry I miss them. I do and I apologize. I do catch them afterwards. You know, you just crack me up. You make my week. You really do. All of you. I love reading over the messages and the texts and what you got going on and what's for dinner and so on and so forth. I don't know what's for dinner tonight because nobody made anything. Nobody took anything out. Nobody made any plans. So I think we're starving. I think that's what's going on. I have to take my timesheet up to the township at some point in time so I can make sure I get paid this week. And I got to make a deposit in the bank. So maybe we might go into town. Cheeseburger on the go. Sounds good to me. We had pizza the other night and it really upset Pop's stomach. It was not good. So I'm not sure what happened with the pizza. It was just a combination of the pizza and the wings, or it was just the pizza itself, or Pop with a sensitive tummy, because he has a very sensitivity to lactose. So, you know, it could have just been a few things that just was a bad combination. So we will stay away from the pizza. No pizza for us. And I think the Chinese place is already closed. Toasted bacon and tomato tonight. Oh, I had that for yesterday's breakfast. Was toasted bagel with mayo and tomato. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I love mayo and tomato. Yum, 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 yum. Try this vote thing again. Really, Pop? Are you going to try and influence the numbers? Got my chicken on the Ronco, set it to forget it, and oh, there we go. Sounds delicious there, Claire. Is that like some sort of fancy barbecue? We have a smoker. We don't actually have a barbecue per se. We haven't had a barbecue in about probably 10 years. So I'm thinking maybe it might be this year we get a barbecue as well as a smoker, as well as we have our smoker. So, because there's nothing better than a barbecued steak or barbecued burger. Like, come on. You're not living unless you're having a barbecue. You choose LL, it's your show. Exactly, Lucy. Oops. Oh, you know what I did with this one? I sewed the arch on the wrong side. But I still want to use these colors. I was like, why is this looking so weird? So I sewed the arch on the wrong side of the curve of the other one. So let's just rip this out real quick here and re-sew it because I still want to use it. I was like, why is this looking so weird? What's going on here? Booby-doo. Yes, I'm looking forward to the surprise of what's for dinner. I hear a party coming on. Vacation to Canada. Yeah, I hope so. We have Canada Day coming up, which of course is July 1st, and also Pop and I's 23rd wedding anniversary. So we're very excited about that. Okay, there we go. Move that back over to this side. Or was it needed to be on that side? I think we'll put it on that side. There we go. Do. All right, almost there. It's a Shandaggy affair. We're almost there. All right, what was I sewing that one to? This one? Okay. 27 for you on July 13th. Very good, Beverly. Congratulations. Happy anniversary early, because just in case I forget. I hope you say something before the time or on the time if we are videoing so I can say something again. So congratulations. I have to say, I think a lot of people read the little manual that came with marriage and it says, you know what, if it's too hard for you, then quit. Because that's what it seems to be a lot lately is divorce and divorce. So, you know, when you sign up for the long haul, you mean the long haul. And you work through things. That's the way it is. That's what a whole marriage is, right? Everything's not easy peasy, boom, magic. You work towards and you compromise and you listen to each other. That's the key point. You can't be bothered to listen to the mate that you want to spend the rest of your life with, then go look in the mirror because you're just a self-centered person, so. You know, that's all you're looking for is somebody just like yourself, you know, and that's nobody here, that's for sure. Definitely willing to work and definitely willing to, you know, make changes and, you know, do for the better good, right? That's the whole point. Well, happy for you, Marlene, 38. Wow, I hope Pop makes it to 38 and I don't kill him beforehand. I just kidding. Yes. All right, we're going to make a few more. And then we're going to do an arch or two, and then we'll call that a show. Okay? We'll sew a little melon or two. And we feel like I actually got some stuff done today. Feel like I accomplished something. Because I can make a few rings, hopefully, by next show. Yeah, you have to follow the format. I know it's very precise and particular, but you got to do what Pop says or it's not going to register. So whatever Pop has told you to do, whether he's typed it, have it, whatever, follow exactly that. It's not that complicated. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I don't want that color. I want that color. There we go. I love that yellow. Love this yellow. That was actually the yellow from, like, actually my girlfriend I was riding with this morning. Her aunt lives over in Thailand, Singapore, that sort of area, and she brought some of this fabric back with her. And I had a few of it in the Christmas quilt. I had a little bit of it here, had a little bit of it there. Really have enjoyed using it and incorporating it into quite a few projects. What do you want, Mr. Clive? Jeepers creepers. Getting all meowy face. 1.5 minutes left. Figure it out, people. Get the vote in. Get the vote in. Pressure, 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 pressure. Just kidding. Hate the term starter marriage. Congratulations on the relationship and happy. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm not sure if you were saying that to me, but I'm going to take it for me anyways. All right, couple more. Well, actually one more because we only have one more of those left. And that I think we've done quite, oops, that's supposed to go over there. We've done quite well in our little scrap busting fun today. Oops, hold on, maybe not. Maybe we are done. Those seem to be all over for that side. And those seem to be for that side. Okay, there we go. All right, so pop those there. I'm going to take this yellow apart, but at another time, so I'm not too worried about it. And now let's press some of these guys that we just made so we can lay them around our melon or footballs or whatever we're calling them. Okay, oops. Oh, how did you get over there? Weird. Weird. Oh, and you down here. How'd you get down there? I tell you, stuff moves on its own in this shop. Yours too, or is it just mine? All right, let's press some of these beautiful, pretty arches. Sorry to show you my jingly, jangly arms today. I was very, very warm. I was outside playing with Sophie, and I thought, oh, I just can't wear a t-shirt. I need to wear a tank top. And I don't have a lot of tank tops, so. And I'm trying to work on my jiggly arms. But if not, I know you guys love me for who I am, so I'm not too concerned. Because I think, if anything, somebody needs to know that they are loved for who they are in life and not feel like they need to be changed or change. You know what I mean? Just feeling like you're accepted. I did actually find for time-wise, I know I said in the first video I was pressing the seams open, but honest to goodness, for time-wise, I was just pressing in pretty much one direction, and I can always flip and flop when I'm pinning it to the melon or football, it has been called in the other episodes. So, oh, loving these colors, though. They're so pretty together. I love Scrappy. I don't know what it is about Scrappy, but I sure do love it. And I'm hoping I have added equal amounts of like blue and green and purple and pinks and yellows and oranges to make this very, you know, cohesive and not, you know, weird looking. Oh, I put two of the same in that one. Okay, who saw me do that? No, I'm kidding. I don't like that one. There's two of the same in that. It's got to come apart. Not allowed. That was on the show. I blame you guys because you should have stopped me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's pretty. Actually, I have to say that's one of my favorites. What do you think of that one? It's not pretty? I like that. That's one of my favorites. That's pretty. I love those colors. Pretty, pretty. All right. Lots of these arches. I may just have enough. I don't know. I didn't count, and I didn't really want to count. I just wanted to have some fun and not think so methodically about it. I just wanted to put some colors together and make a quilt for, you know, for people that we care about. And my friend Joanne, who was yesterday's weekend project, her and her husband Wayne, they super duper loved the whole cat's wall hanging, which had me very, very happy. I was very, very pleased with how much they were loving it. And so as soon as I get the fishies on it, which I think that's what I'm going to do, you guys seem to encourage me on that one, so I'm going to love doing that one and putting the fishies on it. I'll probably have to post pictures to Facebook because Pop says I've already done fishies already, so we can't use that as a weekend project. Hello, Dawn. Welcome, you're here. Hello, Dawn. Okay, now I want to mix these all over the place. I want some new. I want some old. I want some crazy. Two. Here. All right. Yeah, let's put that there. I like that there. Put another one here. And then we need another side for the other halves of the melons, which we have right here. Yeah, I'm going to do Jenny Jones fishes. I thought it would be so funny. I mentioned that in the beginning of the video. So, I thought that would be kind of cute because the cats all look like they're looking at something, right? So why not put the fishes around? Have a great day, Naomi. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us this lovely, beautiful day. We do appreciate you coming to stay and say hello and have a little party. Ooh, I like a nose. I like it, like it, like it. I like it. It looks so pretty. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right. Do 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 do. That looks good there too. Let's see. Let's take this dude, put him over here. Oh no, I don't like that because of the purples. Purples, too many circle purples are close. Nope, that's blue there. I don't like that either too. There we go. That's okay. Nope, those two are the same color. See, that's when you come to like problems. You're like, oh, I can't put that there because of that, and I can't put that there because of that. You're like, oh, it's okay. Sort your stuff out. You'll be just fine. All right. Ooh, that's looking pretty. Can you see that coming together? Oh, it's looking lovely. I'm so happy, so happy, happy, happy. Okay, now, pretty much just need another one there. And then, of course, we're going to our D's are going to go in here. And, of course, I have a few more arches. And another one of those. It's looking so colorful. I like how it's looking up there. It's very nice. Oh, I'm so excited. Very excited. All right, so I need to pick one of these sides. I think I'm going to make the melons first. These little bits bobs right here before I attach onto my main sort of center thing, okay? So I'm going to I'll work on these two. We'll do these two, and we'll grab our D's, which that's not D. There we go. There's our D's. And we'll add those in between. Let's flip this over here so we get a mix of colors. There's lots. Ooh, I like that one. Some I only have D's of because the fabric was only big enough to get one square of fabric of. So, you know, got to do what you got to do. All right, so we'll do this little corner here, and we'll see how it turns out, okay? And then we'll cut our sew after that. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. Sometimes you have this vision in your mind, and you think, oh, it'll look okay. And then you look at it like this, and you're like, oh, I love it. I'm so happy the way it's coming together. It's beautiful. Okay, so we got some pinning going on. So let's start at this one. And of course, this little tiny tab that's in the middle of these things right here. There's a little tiny tab on either side. That's what lines up to your center point of your arch, okay? There's a little tiny tab. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can. Okay. And that lines up right in your arch. Okay. And the little point here, you're going to leave it to 1/4 of an inch away from the edge. Okay. Okay. We don't really need a lot of those right now. Oh, I had another arch here too. Oh, silly. It's okay. Got lots. We got lots. Okay, now, and we want to pin. It is important to pin as much as you think, I don't really need it. You kind of do. Right, Munchkin? Yep, he says okay. Do, 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 do. Putting the pins in to go around the arch. Mm-hmm. Ow. Just stabbed a pin in my finger. Ow. All right, I know I need to get 2 of these, one for either side, so I'm going to do that right now before I sew that middle melon on. One on either side, right? Picking, and make sure it's not going to contrast or match. Oh, Laura, the one you just threw back said needs fixing, 2 colors alike. Oh, that's right. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're awesome, Carol. Love you. That would have got back in there and I would have been so mad. Thank you. Be like, what? Thank you for the stress, the non-stress. Oh, I was going to put one on the other side here. There we go. Pick another. Pick another, pick another, pick another. That's not in the pile. All right. Did that not get cut all the way? That didn't seem like it got cut all the way. All right. We'll use this one then. Because they're all the same side of D. Like I said, D gives you a 2.5 by 2.5 inch square with little tabs. You can line up to each other. And I think that is pretty amazing for somebody who's beginning to start quilting to have a cut die like that. So they know they're lining their centers up, they're lining their edges up, that sort of thing. I don't know. And to me, it makes a really big difference. I really think so. All right, so I'm going to put it in this where the seam is and then come in about 1/4 inch on the inside of that little arch, and I'm going to pin and hopefully go with the curve the whole way. Okay. I need to move this one back over so it's in where it needs to be in the middle of that arch. All right, there we go. Let's sew this down and pray it does it right. Do a little lift. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate you guys sticking around for this awesome adventure with me today. I really had fun. I really had a lot of fun. And clearly we're doing sewing next week and not cooking. So, I think if that's what the verdict is, then that's what we will do. It is on Wednesday. Very excited, Deborah. It is Long Arm Wednesday's project for Auntie Julie. She's gonna love it. I had so much fun planning that quilt because she is a very special person. She's Pop's mom's sister, and Pop's mom's gone away. She's gone to heaven. And she's really, sorry, itchy nose. And she's really into Girl Guides and nature and everything like that. So it really meant a lot. It really meant a lot to me to finish that off for her. All right, pin up the next strip because you don't need to add a D on either side because you already just added it to the one side. So you just want to pin all the way up to where the D's meet together. That little arch piece right there, that little piece right there, make sure it comes all the way up to the D and you have something else to attach it to. Okay, and then follow the arch with your fabric as you're pinning around. Hello, Jerry Lynn. Happy you're here. Happy you're here. All right, I don't even think we need one more pin there. We just need to get started here. Just need to get started. Let's get this sewing started. All right, it is a process and you do have to plan and take your time and allow for seam ripping. It's just the way it's gonna be. Okay, and there is one little melon done. Line that up on the other side and then we can press it. Oh, I think that actually kind of scooped in a little bit on the stitching there. So let's rip a couple of stitches out so I can flip that seam out. For some reason, it got tucked under. It's okay. It happens. Let's just fix it here. All right, there we go. Flip that back over. A couple more stitches there. Look like it looped up over itself. Okay. All right, there we go. Oops, don't lose that. We need that. Okay, let's move that over a little bit. Kind of get for the seam allowance and stitch down. Okay, hopefully that caught the back end of that. Seems like it did. Okay, and now we'll fold that side over, that green to that purple to finish off that whole little football melony shape. Okay. Oh. Allow for seam ripping, of course. It's just a given, right? It's just a given. Oops, sorry, lost my battery pack. Apologize, sorry. Don't know which way it goes now. There we go. Put on my pants. All right, so there's one little melon space because it'll go right in there because that little D is attached to there. And let's do this little one here and then we'll call it a show. Okay, so let's stitch this side down. Actually, first let's grab our two Ds. We don't want an orange. Somehow that got messed up. Let's put this one in here on this side. Oh no, that's the same as in the row. We don't want that. I know I'm quirky, but that's just the way it is. That blue's okay, that's so fine. And let's put this green. Nope, that's already in the row. How about yellow? There we go, put the yellow. Okay, so put the yellow on one side and the blue on the other, and we'll do that. Thank you for subscribing, Dorothy. Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Oh, is this that way? I don't think it really matters. Like I said, it was 2.5. So put a D on the one end of the arch, a D on the other end of the arch, and then we'll sew it to the little melon shape. Okay. And then we'll pin it up together and see what it looks like. And we're making some progress on the double wedding ring quilt. Scrappy version. Okay, so now there's that. We know the middle, and we need to put that little tippy tab right in the middle. So let's do that. I'll pop a pin or two as we make our way around the arch of the fabric. Oh, actually, that little didn't stitch all the way down. There we go. I love Wizard of the Oz, and I have Wizard of Oz fabric from one of our very generous fans, and I can't wait. I've actually kind of started planning a Wizard of Oz quilt, so it's something unique. I'm just going to use their fabric and make something different, so I can't wait to see how it turns out. Maybe in the process for the summer's work and into the fall, but it will definitely get done. Because I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan. Because because of the wonderful things she does. All right, a little birdie pin out. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Yes, it has yellow brick. I have the fabric for yellow brick road. Like literally it's yellow brick road fabric, and it is awesome. And that's why I'm like, I got to make something. I got to design something. I got to make something. I got to do something with all this beautiful, beautiful fabric. Because I am a big fan. It's going to be something for us to hang out in the shop here. So maybe a wall hanging, but it's going to be beautiful, and I can't wait to do it. I can't wait, 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 can't wait. All right, just pinning around this arch edge, lining up on the one side here, and then trying to floofing that edge, the little, bias seam all the way around for the fabric pieces that I just pinned, okay? Or just sewed together, okay? So let's put that in there. Take the birdie pin out, and take the birdie pin out. Take the birdie pin out. Actually, someone suggested last week making sure the pea side was down towards the feed dogs, because then it would feed it in correctly and more at a steady pace than them being on the top. So I appreciate that tidbit. Thank you very much for that. Oh, well, I'm sorry your internet is being weird today, Miss Valerie. Oops, looks like I looped over each other here. There's always something. Nothing ever always goes just correctly as it's planned, right? It's always something. Because that's the way life is. It's that Smurfy Murphy law. And yes, I said Smurfy Murphy. Getting wiser, one can only hope. All right, so we'll sew these two sides down, and then I'm just going to lay them next to each other on this little arch that I got going on here, and that is our show for today. And thank you very much for joining and participating and liking and subscribing and sharing. Greatly appreciate it. You missed everything, Barbara. Just kidding. We're almost done for today. Somehow I got sewed over on my cream side. How did that happen? I tell you, these arches are going to be the death of me. But you take on the challenge. You're good. You got this. You got this. Trust me, you got this. Just want to fix this section here before I press it and then say yes, we're done. It's like, for some reason the background fabric folded in on itself as I was making the curve for the outside one. All right, there we go. Let's do this again. Holy moly. Okay, much sort of better. What the heck went on here? There's one weird section going on here. I don't know. I need to fix that first. What's happening here? It's all folded over each other, and I can't have that. That's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly, man. No, it's not gonna fly. Fly, fly, flippity fly. Ain't gonna fly. No, no, no. All right, so let's move that. So let's move that. That's over there. Let's punch this back over here. Let's rip that guy up and reset. I'm sure I'm not the only one who talks this way in their quilt shop or in their sewing shop or store. You know what I meant. Shop, area, room, whatever. Okay. Right, Sophie? What did you find? She's chewing on something. It's Daddy giving you treats in there. Everybody wants to come say hi to you. Come over here. Here. Yeah, let me sew this down and then we can say hi to Sophie Lofi. Hi, baby girl. Hello, she's so good. Come on. Come on. There we go. Say hi, everybody. I'm Sophie. I'm so good. I'm so pretty. She's such a good puppy wuppy. She is. She's so behaved. She's so lovely. She's the best girl ever. Ain't ya? Ain't ya, Luffy? She's happy as long as she's got, that P-E-A-N-U-T. And the udder. I don't want to say it because she'll be like, all right. All right, that one's a little wonky on that. So that's okay. I'm going to press it into submission. All right, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, working on our double wedding ring, making some progress. Check it out. Look at us go. Look at that. Awesome. Yay. All right, thanks everybody for watching, subscribing, and visiting us on the webpage and posting your stuff if you want to. We really, really appreciate it. So have yourself a fantastic day, and we will see you on Long Arm Wednesday when we're doing Auntie Julie's Purple Scrappy Lone Star. Hope you like the way I quilted it out. Take care, everybody. Bye. Thank you.